India's Supreme Court has said that the pilot cannot be blamed for the Air India plane crash. Now, this was an oral observation by the top court during a hearing over the June plane crash that happened in Ahmedabad. A Supreme Court bench was hearing a petition by the father of the commander Sumit Sabharwal, one of the pilots of the airplane. The 91-year-old Pushkar Raj Sabharwal has asked the court to order a judicially monitored probe into the accident. The deceased pilot's father, along with the Federation of Indian Pilots, filed a joint plea. They have said that the current investigation into the crash by the Union Ministry of Civil Aviation and the Directorate General of Civil Aviation is defective. The petitioners have said that a preliminary report by the government investigative bodies was biased. It allegedly has hinted at a pilot error without considering the technical and systemic factors which will bring scrutiny to the government agencies themselves. The Supreme Court has tried to reassure the late pilot's father. As the justice said, and I quote here, "It's extremely unfortunate, this crash, but you should not carry the burden that your son is being blamed. Nobody can blame him for anything." The petitioners still insisted on a fresh independent probe. They cited a report by the Wall Street Journal which also suggested a pilot error. The report cited an unnamed Indian government source. The Supreme Court once again reassured the 91-year-old petitioner, saying that that is nasty reporting and no one in India believes that it was the pilot's fault. The Supreme Court has taken note of the petition for an independent inquiry. It has issued a notice to the Indian government saying that the matter will be taken up on the 10th of November. And WION's principal correspondent Disha Shah has sent us this report. Listen in.
The Supreme Court today has agreed to hear the plea filed by the late captain and pilot Sumit Sabharwal's father, asking for an independent and impartial probe in the Air India plane crash incident that took place 4 months before, killing his son and 259 other people who were on board. In fact, he also says that why he wanted to file a plea is because his son's image was completely damaged when this AIB's initial report pointed out that how the fuel switches were cut off as soon as the flight took off. And after that, a lot of people and lot of publications started saying that it was the pilot's error, that is, it was his son's error which led to the crash. And he said that this has completely damaged his family as well, the reputation. And to that, the Supreme Court has now agreed to hear the plea. They have also issued notices to the union government, to the DGCA and the related authorities to file a reply on this matter, and the hearing will begin from 10th November onwards. This is Disha Shah reporting here for WION from Mumbai.